You sure about this, Corey?
Positive. This place has been abandoned for like a decade.
What are you? A real estate agent or something? 12 bedrooms, 5 baths, and oh please don't mind the mold. It's a real fixer-upper.
Don't hate just because I know how to use the internet. Look, no one's even gonna know we were here. The owner died in a fire.
For a burned down house, it's actually looking in pretty good shape.
A different fire. Tommy, besides, all the neighbors are long gone too. Moved on to the next county when the steel industry went kaput. No one will even know we're here.
When the steel industry went kaput. What does that even mean?
Is my name Wikipedia? Just look it up, man.
I'm just saying.
What? What are you saying exactly?
I forgot.
Oh my god, I'm gonna kill you, Tommy. Just watch for cop cars, okay?
You know, you're awfully paranoid for someone who just said no one would know we were here.
When are cops not on the lookout for teenagers up to no good?
And you do realize we're about to rob this place, right?
All the more reason to not get caught. We get in, get the files, get out, and get paid.
That last part's my favorite.
Me too. So Tommy, keep your freaking eyes peeled. Nick, bolt cutters. Okay, the door ran back. Tommy, you ready to pick the lock?
I was born ready.
And a whole yesterday ago it was. Come on. See anyone coming, Nick?
You really do need to relax, Corey.
I'm just saying, if the cops do show up, I'm not looking back.
Man, I've seen you sprint. No way you can outrun them.
I don't have to outrun them, Tommy. Just you.
Are you calling me fat?
I'm saying if you were as concerned about that door as you seem to be about your figure, we'd be in and out already.
Well, I'll have you know that I am perfectly comfortable with the way I look. And there you go. After you, your ladyships.
Took you long enough. Watch your step. Lots of broken glass.
The files will be either in the attic or the basement.
Because where would the fun be in keeping them in the pantry?
Okay, let's split up. You guys check out the basement. I'll take the attic.
You're sticking me with babysitting this guy?
Nope, Tommy, he's babysitting you. Let's hurry it up. I don't want to be here all night.
Would you watch it?
You're the one with the light.
Oh yeah, right. You've got to be kidding me.
Guess Corey spoke too soon.
How are we supposed to lug all this stuff out of here if he thinks we're not going to be seen?
We don't need all of them, just the important ones.
And how are we supposed to figure out which is which?
The word classified is probably a good indication.
They're all marked classified. Where did Corey even find you? The Genius Academy or something?
We'll just have to skim through them.
All of them?
I'm sure it isn't just Genius Academy that teaches literacy. I'll do the reading, if that's the holdup.
Oh. This is gonna take all night.
Let's see, if I were a dead man, where would I keep my secret documents? Creepy chest. Bingo.
This is a waste of time. Half these documents are blacked out, and the other half might as well be written in Klingon.
Get this. SCP-2494, Keter-class object. Animals with human hands.
SCP-1914-J. Object class safe. It's a friggin' piano. Or this... Wait. SCP-1914, useless class object. Modified. Something's been crossed out. -- containment?
Here we go. This looks sorta interesting. The classification and title are blacked out, but it's from the Midwest and it's something about a kid.
Yes, this is our son Lou, but the party's for our other son. I don't know where he is right now. Jeff!
I'm sure Billy would love to come to the party. Wouldn't you, Billy?
Jeff? Honey?
Go away, Mom.
Sweetie, I know moving is hard, but you've got to put your best foot forward.
I thought things would be better here.
What's to say they won't be? Hon, sometimes with things like this, you have to really try. You just have to
Don't say it.
smile, because when you're smiling, then you're beautiful inside and out.
I know, Mom, but what if that's just not me?
Oh, honey, do you think you can You're probably just overtired, stressed from moving.
I'm not tired. I just don't feel well. Anyway, it's still bright out.
Just a quick nap will perk you up. I'll call you when it's time for dinner.
But Mom...
Shh, shh, shh. There now, sweetie. Just go to sleep.
She means well.
I'm not some cranky toddler who needs a nap, Lou. She makes me feel like my nightmares are just nothing.
Yeah, I know, bro. For real though, you feeling okay?
My stomach. It feels like I swallowed a hot coal.
Maybe you do need to take a nap. Okay, I'm kidding. Just let me know if you need anything, okay?
Yeah, thanks.
Of course, man. What are brothers for, right?
Right.
What is this, some after-school special? How is this listed as classified? I mean, this makes absolutely no... Shh!
Did you hear that?
Of course I heard that.
Yo. Find the good stuff down here, I see.
Not cool, man.
Finding anything interesting?
Yeah, if you call Sesame Street interesting.
It's all just a bunch of these folders marked SCP. Supernatural stuff, like H.P. Lovecraft meets the CIA.
We're definitely not going to be able to take all of this with us.
No duh. That's why we're trying to sort through it.
Looks like you boys were having story hour down here.
Pretty messed up story hour if you ask me. Without knowing what exactly we're looking for.
So how does it end?
What? How does what end?
The story. Or whatever that is.
Oh, now you want to know? A second ago you thought it was more amusing to make fun of it.
Yeah, well, you have a very smooth voice and it's like chocolate to my ears. Evidently your time at the Genius Academy was not wasted.
The next morning.
I hate this.
First day of school always sucks. We know that. But just remember, you just have to smile.
Yeah, right. I'm sure that's...
Hey, would you look at this? You knew? Of course you knew. I love welcoming new kids to the neighborhood.
We just moved in up the street. My name's Lou, and this is my brother Jeff.
I'm Randy. These are my boys, Keith and Troy. Hey. Hey. Say, you know what, Lou? That's an awful nice backpack you've got there.
Thanks.
Troy here. He doesn't even have a backpack. Do you, Troy?
Nope. Gotta carry things on my hands like a savage.
Say, I've just got a great idea. Seeing as how you boys are gonna be sharing our bus stop, we're gonna be looking out for you. Protecting you, so to speak.
Protecting us from what?
Oh, don't you worry about that. My point is, it'd be awful neighborly of you to make a present of that very fine backpack. I'm sure Troy would appreciate it more than words could say.
And if I'd rather just keep my backpack for myself?
You seem like a smart guy, Lou. I don't think that's the kind of mistake you'd make. Not on your first day in our neck of the woods, that is.
Is it your stomach again?
Yeah.
Don't think you can play the fake stomachache game with me, kid. You think I'm that stupid? Cause I really don't like it when kids call me stupid.
My brother's sick. Just take my backpack and leave us alone.
I don't think you're getting the picture here, Lou. First you insult my intelligence, and now it's like you think you can tell me what to do. It's almost like someone should give you a lesson in manners.
Lou, do you see that?
Hey, just take my backpack. I already said you could have it.
You're really missing the point. You think you can tell me what I can and can't have? Just who do you think you are, kid?
You snot-nosed little punk. Give my brother's backpack back and get lost.
Or you'll do what? I bet you can't even stand up right now. Just look at you.
I warned you.
My arm! My freaking arm! What'd I tell my parents?
They'll what? I have a feeling your parents know exactly what kind of kid you are, Randy. I bet they don't even like you that much. And when they see what's happened to you, they're not gonna believe anything but that you brought this on yourself. After all, that's not my knife. I've never seen it or you before in my life. What reason could I possibly have to go to town on you like this? Time to make up your mind, Randy. Who are the grown-ups gonna believe? Tick, tock, tick, tock.
Let's get out of here!
What was that?
You're welcome.
I didn't say thank you. You shouldn't have done that, Jeff.
I was protecting you.
That was way beyond self-defense.
Please don't tell Mom and Dad.
Would they even believe me if I did? Let's just go. And we're not talking about this again. Like, ever.
Okay.
Oh, thank goodness you're home. How was your first day?
It was wonderful.
Oh, good, good. Jeff, could you come here for a second? Lou, Pumpkin, you can go get started on your homework. This'll just be a minute. Honey, these officers said a couple of kids claimed they were attacked at your bus stop. I know that can't be right, but...
Mom, they pulled a knife. They were trying to take Lou's stuff.
I don't care what they were trying to take.
Ma'am, maybe it's best if your other son came back for just a minute. It'll only be a couple questions.
It was me. I was the one who beat them up. Lou didn't want me to, but...
He's lying. It was me. I was the one that stabbed that kid.
No, he's lying. You can't.
Looks like a positive ID to me, Sarge.
Son, we're going to have to ask you to come with us.
Lou, no!
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say may and can be used against you in a court of law.
Jeff,
You
sweetie,
have the right to
stop
consult an
lying.
attorney before
It's
speaking
bad
to
to
the
lie.
police, and to
Oh,
have
your
an
poor
attorney present
father.
during questioning, now or in the future.
I don't understand. I just don't understand.
Hush now, Margaret. You don't want to wake Jeff. He's had a hard enough day.
Oh, Peter, his birthday. It's ruined.
It's not ruined. Kids will still come. It'll be alright, honey. You'll see.
Go to sleep, Jeff. Mom!
What is it?
There in the corner.
There's nothing here.
But there was.
It must have been just another nightmare.
It wasn't just another nightmare. There was someone here.
Jeff, you've got an overactive imagination, honey. Do you want me to check for monsters? Will that help you get back to sleep?
I am not some stupid kid who believes in monsters under my bed.
Then where did this person go? If there was someone else here, where are they now? You've just had a really taxing day, honey. We all have. Try to get some...
I don't want to go to sleep.
Well, if you want to sleep with the light on, I understand. But we've got a big day tomorrow. Whatever else, it's still your birthday.
I don't care about my stupid birthday.
I'm very sorry to hear that, Jeff. Because I do. I love you, honey. Sleep tight. You sure you don't want to come out back with the other kids? They're looking forward to meeting the birthday boy.
I said no.
Fine. Come down when you're ready. Oh, are you some of Jeff's classmates? Thanks for coming. You can go right in. Drinks and snacks are on the picnic table. Jeff's right up in his bedroom, top of the stairs. I'll be out back if you boys need anything.
So this is where you're hiding out.
Haven't you done enough? My brother's going to juvie because of you. Just get out of here.
That's not very neighborly of you. Not after your mom invited us in and everything. Besides, I think we've got some unfinished business, don't you?
I'm not going to fight you.
Oh, I think you will, when you see the birthday present I brought you anyway.
Jeff! Peter, come quick! Jeff?
This way! This way!
Your gun's jammed, Randy. If you're going to kill me, you'll have to do it with your bare hands.
I don't think so. See, that's rubbing alcohol all over you. So all I have to do is this.
That's it, sweetie. Nice and easy.
If you guys want to go upstairs, Mom and I will make you some dinner. How about a nice smoothie, Jeff?
Oh, that does sound good, doesn't it? Maybe some strawberries and kale?
Mom.
We just have to keep smiling, honey. That's the trick of it. Keep a good attitude and getting lots of rest. That's how we'll get through this.
Lou.
You, go on up, bro. I'll be there in a bit. Good to be home, isn't it?
Is this because of my face?
It's not... just... Why did you have to fight them, Jeff? If I'd have just given them my backpack, none of this would have ever happened.
I was trying.
To protect me. Yeah, I know you said that. Just don't try to protect me anymore. I don't need you to protect me, okay?
I think I understand now. I think I know who you are.
Whoa.
That is dark. Like, seriously twisted.
It's just some dumb story, Corey. You're not really scared, are you?
You guys?
What is that?
Is that a hospital bracelet?
Yeah. Patient name, Woods, Jeffrey.
Dude, that is...
Hey everyone, as you know, these roleplays are a lot of work and require extra hands to make possible. We have an entire team of hardworking folk trying to make this happen. We've started a Patreon for funding if any of you are interested in donating. It means more than you know and makes these high quality videos possible. You can go check out our Patreon page, the link is in the description. There's a whole bunch of cool perks to being a donator. With that said, enjoy the video and thank you so much for your continued support. Well, nice going, Tommy.
Why are you so sure this was my fault?
Call it instinct.
It was your fault, Tommy.
You know, if you think about it, this was probably my flashlight's fault, since it went out without any help from me whatsoever.
See, if you were a responsible criminal, you look for a more long-term light solution, like, hey, a lantern.
Wow, old school.
More like ancient school. If we were really responsible, we would have brought batteries.
Besides, some of us thought we weren't going to be spending more than a few minutes in a mansion of this creepitude. I still don't understand what the heck we're even supposed to be looking for. This is a total fool's errand.
Maybe, but we're gonna be rich fools if we can find what the client needs.
That's a big if.
Don't suppose they gave you some more information that you've been holding back, Corey?
You said something about black files, but I don't know if that means the colors of the folders themselves or these coding notes on the outside, because I've seen both. Half of them look like they're just filled with scribbled nonsense anyway.
This one looks promising.
More stabby kid files! What fun!
No, this one's different. It's scientist notes.
28th August, 2016. This is Dr. Amelia Lane of Research Institute, undertaking a reconstruction of the events leading up to the termination of the experiment at Randolph Carter Base, Antarctica, dated 24th August, 2016. I find myself struggling with some basic facets of this case, and worry has clouded my mind, particularly given the events of the past days, so I begin fresh, in the hopes that I may finally understand what happened at the most distant outpost. The subject had by this time been in captivity for 5 years without incident, owing in no small part to the strict precautions regarding its containment. Indeed, it was for this very reason that the subject was kept at Randolph Carter, well away from any human settlements that could trigger catastrophe.
Don't know how you do it, Sullivan. I really don't. Darn thing gives me the Wiggins every time I so much as think about it.
So, you think seeing it's gonna make you feel better? I guarantee you that ain't so.
It's just so unnatural, being in total darkness like that.
It or us?
Do I have to pick?
I swear to you, LeClaire, you don't want to see that infernal thing. Not if you like keeping your brain pan in one piece.
What do you mean by that? I'll be darned. You peeked, didn't you?
Even if I did, which I didn't, think I'd be able to say anything about it to you? To anyone? The Institute would have me over a barrel faster than you could think.
Come on, it's not like they bugged the break room. They're not monitoring us.
What the Institute chooses to tell us or not tell us is their business. We protect this place. The Institute protects us. That's the deal we all signed up for.
Yeah, they keep us nice and safe by locking us away here at the end of the freaking world. Literally. And with that thing. If anything, I'd say we're in the unsafest position possible.
Classified means classified, LeClaire. Ain't no room for debate on that count. End of the world or no.
You saw it, didn't you? Like, actually laid eyes on it.
Nope.
You did, you sly dog. The heck does it look like?
I didn't. But trust me, man, you're better off.
Better off not knowing? Since when was ignorance ever a good thing?
Let it go, LeClaire.
Armstrong, weigh in on this. Would you rather know or not know what they're keeping in there?
If the institution says keeping the armpit of a freaking torturous while doing the hokey pokey, Sullivan, that's what I'm gonna do. Just here to get paid and go home to my kiddo.
Ah, you're both crazy then.
More like trying to avoid going crazy.
You hear that?
It's just the storm. If you think that's bad, wait till the real gusts get going.
Don't talk down to me about storms, Sullivan. I've been stationed here just as long as you and... That was no wind.
Pretty sure we all figured that out already, LeClaire. It makes creepy noises sometimes. We know this. What's the point in talking about it?
How does this freakishness not keep you awake at night?
It does.
You're both nuts. You especially, Sully.
If I was nuts, I'd probably sound more like you. Desperate to see it.
Just to have a face put to it. I'm sure my imagination's way worse than whatever's actually in there. I haven't seen so much as a picture of it, and I've been here near on a year already.
And you don't think there's a reason for that?
Maybe, but I doubt it's any different than the rules of any big corp. Keep the little guy in the dark, keep your power over him.
Didn't give you that raise, did they?
That's not the point.
Sounds like leveraging to me. They don't want to up your pay, and now you want to get something on them to even the playing field. Oldest story in the world.
If they're gonna pay us dirt, then at least they could have the decency to let us know what kind of danger we're putting ourselves in covering their sorry, saggy butts. I like my brain pan nice and intact, thanks very much.
Months without sun, and it's now, when we're basically out of the woods, that you start going buggy.
Armstrong, think about what kind of fancy school you could send your kid to with a little extra dough in your pocket.
Keep me out of this one. Come on. Later, Sully.
Keep an eye on that one, eh? Don't let him push you around.
Will do.
Protocol was observed during the 4 o'clock shift change, and the on-site researchers, Dr. Guerrero and Kemp, retired from their duties for the evening. In an effort to limit the possibility of contamination, neither video surveillance nor optical tools of any kind were authorized in the containment chamber, or indeed anywhere in the facility. Of course, as with many such experiments, it seems that human factors such as tenacity and curiosity were not fully accounted for when those restrictions were put into place.
Pressure sensors and laser detectors indicate our guys hanging out in the northeast corner of the containment.
Digital crack monitors functioning with normal parameters. Clear to proceed.
Yippee skip.
Accessing vault.
Assuming monitoring position against southern wall.
Beginning weekly security sweep with the west wall of the containment cube.
Anything yet?
Jesus, don't scare me like that, and no, not a dang thing.
You hear that?
Trying not to. Actually, could you shut up?
It's moving.
How much?
Just pacing.
By which wall?
Eastern, I think?
You think, or you know?
Yeah, Eastern. It's Eastern. God!
Dang it, LeClaire. You can't just say something like that. West wall intact. Moving on to the southern face.
I freaking hate it when it does that. Like, is it trying to talk? Can it talk? If it was a person, you'd think they'd just tell us.
Would you just shut up? What if it comes over here?
Then so much the better.
If you're even thinking of looking through that window.
Sully did.
And if Sully jumped off a...
What's going on down there?
A crack. Just a hairline one, but...
You sure about that?
No, it's this freaking blue light. I can't read the sensors.
Should we ditch?
Just give me a minute. I need to see how far it extends. These freaking lights!
Screw this noise. Hang on.
Wait, no! What did you do?
Holy! Did you see that?
Why did you look, you stupid?
Come on, run!
What happened? Is that a cell phone?
There's a crack in the wall, and Armstrong couldn't read the handheld sensor, so I was gonna use it as a flashlight.
Give me that! Did you see it, Armstrong?
No.
You?
No.
Did you see it, Leclerc?
Yes, but only for a...
It doesn't matter for how long. You saw it, and that's the only thing that counts now. Oh, thank the gods you didn't take a photograph of it at least. Initiate Tonga procedure.
What the heck is a Tonga procedure?
You two, follow me. Quickly.
No, you can't make me. I know what that thing is. I won't. I'd rather die than... I won't let it take me.
You'll never stay alive up there, Sullivan. Dr. Guerrero, Sullivan.
Has decided to brave the storm. Yes, we heard. He was the one who read the subject's file, wasn't he? Then he certainly made an informed decision. Mr. Leclerc demands our attention now, as he has only minutes if we don't act.
Minutes?
Yes, Mr. Leclerc, we did warn you that there would be serious ramifications for violating the containment procedure. It was all right there in your handbook. Now, if you interpreted that to mean punitive action by the Institute, then you are sadly mistaken.
All I did was take a look at it.
And thanks to that bit of Orphic brilliance, it can now see you. Do you understand? I'm very sorry.
Well, what do you mean, it can see me?
Wherever you are in the world, no matter how distant, it will come for you. Our only hope now is to contain it before... Dr. Kemp! The lights, please! You'll need to override the emergency systems. Mr. Leclerc, please stand just here, right where the X is marked.
How's that going to...
Mr. Leclerc, if you want to survive, you will do as you're told. Now please stand on the X.
What the...
Are you standing on the X, Leclerc?
Yes, but...
Good. Then Armstrong, you're with me now. Just move toward the...
There's no time.
Stay where you are, Armstrong, and...
You stay away from me! You...
Quiet now, Armstrong.
Is it gonna...
Just stay there as Dr. Kemp and I initiate the recontainment protocol. We should have things under control in just a moment. Dr. Kemp?
I'm on it, Dr. Guerrero. Should be just another minute and... Sir, the emergency systems are rebooting. I can't stop them.
Armstrong, close your eyes.
Dr. Guerrero? Dr. Kemp? Please.
Mr. Armstrong, continue to keep your eyes closed. I apologize for expeditious exit. However, there are certain mitigating factors. Dr. Kemp?
I saw it, sir. I couldn't help it.
Nor I, Kemp. I suppose that makes things rather straightforward, doesn't it?
Are you gonna leave me in here with...
Of course not, Armstrong. In fact, you've just become the only one of us who can make it out of this base alive. Hopefully by the time the retrieval team arrives, well, I suppose that's putting the cart before the horse. I suppose I was always curious to know myself. To see more than just a drawing. It is terrifying, truly. but it seems fitting, after being here with it so long.
What's it doing?
Trying to find a way out, of course.
But these walls...
Are of no use, I'm afraid. 3 inches of steel reinforced with carbon nanotubes, but they may as well be strong words. No known material can stop it. They will certainly help you out of there before... well, just before.
I'm scared.
Have patience, Armstrong. Just keep your eyes closed. Whatever happens.
Is it behind me?
Yes, it is, I'm afraid. Please try to stay calm. Just a few more moments. Subject is secure in a secondary containment, though I suppose that too is only temporary.
LeClaire.
Yes, that was a most unfortunate business. There was no saving him, I'm afraid, and we required his cooperation to get him out of here without a struggle.
But where'd he go?
The subject is capable of distending its jaw for more than 4 times out of a typical mammal. Remarkable adaptation, really.
Now then, follow me.
No, you're probably just lying to me too.
I know how unlikely it is that you'll heed my words, Armstrong, but they're those of a dead man. In a scant few minutes, you should be the only remaining human inhabitant of this base. I fully intend that you survive until the cleanup team comes from Ushuaia. They'll know what to expect, within reason. Did you keep your eyes closed as I instructed?
Yeah.
Then fortunately, you're in no danger. Or little danger, anyway. But we have a few precautions to make.
So what am I supposed to do?
Just stay here. Keep your door closed. Keep your eyes closed if you wish. That's all. It should be over quickly.
And that?
Ah, yes. Death never takes a wise man by surprise, as the saying goes, in the event of contamination.
You mean if I see it?
Its face, yes. It shouldn't come in here, but if the door is breached as a result of its, efforts, that is the last resort, to destroy it.
And me with it?
And you. Though perhaps it would be a kinder fate to the one awaiting Dr. Kemp and myself. Do be brave. There are worse ways for a life to end.
You really believe that?
Stay hidden, Armstrong. Live well.
Have fun!
That's our cue. Chin up, man. It'll all be over soon.
What happened next was easily inferred from the extent of the damage.
Have fun! You stay right there. You hear me? You stay.
Just stay there. Just stay there. Thank God, it's gone.
Armstrong.
No, no, never!
That was what we found upon our arrival mere hours later, the burnt bodies intertwined, a final testament to the subject's raw destructive power.
Bag everything.
At the time, I considered us lucky to have contained what might have otherwise been ground zero of a massive chain reaction. Yet it was upon our return to the Institute's New England campus that my doubts began to surface. Audio surveillance from within the base indicated that Security Officer Armstrong did not at any point directly witness the subject colloquially known as Shy Guy, and this was my first indication that all may not have unfolded as it seemed.
The damage to the two corpses discovered in the control room was so extensive that physiology was not immediately taken into account when they were retrieved and flown to the Institute for analysis. Though the first set of remains were definitely matched to dental records of Security Officer Armstrong, subsequent study revealed that the second set of remains did not, in fact, belong to the subject as expected. The arms were far too short for one thing. The shape of the skull too humanoid. After all, my containment crew recovered no trace of the security officer Sullivan. Whatever knowledge of the subject drove him out of the base and into the storm that night, was it not possible that the exposure to the frigid elements and survival instinct just as quickly drove him back inside?
Armstrong. No. Never!
The most piece of this puzzle was the thing I unwittingly encountered after my containment team first breached the base. I had only meant to collect the cellular device as evidence, but I was so focused on determining what had happened to spell the dead man's doom. My gloved finger must have pressed the power button and then... Tenacity and curiosity are so very human after all. I had hoped what I saw then was harmless, given the fate I assumed had befallen the subject. But after all I learned after returning to the Institute and beginning my inquiry, the shy guy, the rake, whatever the creature's true name, I cannot blame it for its nature. It displays no sentience, no higher function. Yet, perhaps we simply lack the tools to understand it better. After all, it is not entirely of our world. Nearly 9,000 miles stand between Randolph Carter Base and the Institute's main campus, and 3 days have elapsed since I left that accursed land. Accounting for the subject's top speed of miles per hour, I have estimated my time is short. I have seen it, and now it will see me. I have destroyed the other evidence. The photo on the cell phone for which LeClaire and so many others paid with their lives. The chain reaction has been stopped before it has begun, or so I can only hope. Time is short. Time is short. Oh God, I cannot help but wonder, what shall I see in that horrible face when the creature comes for me? Oh God!
I'm out.
Tommy, come on. It's just a bunch of weird stuff. It's not real.
It's straight up impossible for one thing. Must be some alternate reality game or something, right, Corey? Right, Corey?
No. Have a good night, fellas.
Tommy, it's just a bunch of stories. It's not real. Tommy, come back.
Stop.
Look, Nick, I appreciate what you're trying to...
The floor. Are those footprints?
Dude.
What does that even mean? They were missing their heads?
The fancy word for it is decapitated, Tommy.
I know what decapitated means. What I meant is, how do we know it didn't happen after they,
Ew.
Really?
I'm just saying that if they were lost hikers and all, they probably weren't, perfectly preserved. Like, what would happen if you threw a turkey carcass out in the middle of the woods?
And I'm never eating turkey again. Thanks for that, Tommy.
Nick was the one who read the flippin' article in the first place!
But it was your stunning imagery that really brought it to life. Well done.
Tommy does have a point, though. There's no saying for sure that those two things are connected. Abandoned theme parks? Sure. Reanimated characters in fuzzy suits? I don't know about that.
Thanks for at least admitting I'm right about something. Was it really so hard?
Kinda.
Why do you guys always have to bag on me?
Probably because you were the first one to run for the door. Nick, let's start putting these black files together. We'll start with those ones.
Which ones?
The ones you've grabbed so far, I guess.
You know this would be easier if you just got some clarification from the client, right?
I was specifically told not to contact them while we're here. Plus, I'm kind of afraid that if I go outside long enough to get a signal, Tommy's gonna bail.
Yeah, your face is gonna bail.
Can't you just send them a text message?
And leave a paper trail?
Better than leaving important papers behind. Just if you don't want to go outside, I mean.
Fine.
So what do we do now?
Keep looking, I guess. Just in case anything jumps up and screams, "Take me with you!"
If something in here that is not us starts screaming, "Take me with you!" I'm definitely out of here, regardless of what you guys have to say about it.
Fair enough. You gonna read one now?
Yeah, why not? Figured I might as well give your dulcet voice a break. Once upon a time, in a, redacted town in the faraway kingdom of the middle of nowhere. I can practically feel the scumminess radiating off of this place.
Delightful and affordable, which is really the more important thing.
I can't believe you talked me to coming into this hole-in-the-wall conference. Well, I guess we might as well go check in. Wow.
Not exactly a babe magnet, but hey, they're gonna be looking at my handsome face anyway.
You're not that good-looking, dude.
Oh, shut it, hater. Hello? Excuse me.
All booked.
I'm sorry.
No vacancy.
Half your parking lot is empty. How can you be fully booked?
Got a big parking lot.
Look, we'll pay double.
Sterling.
Drew, where else are we gonna go? Every place else in this one-horse town's booked for months. Double not good enough? How about triple?
Triple?
Funny how folks from out of town do love the big words until they come back at you. No vacancy means.
We've got a vacant room, Jim.
No, we don't, Desiree.
Yes, we do, Jim. Would you two excuse my husband and myself for a few moments? Thank you, darlings. Jim.
What do you think that's all about?
No idea. But the Happiness Hotel, this ain't.
It doesn't matter.
And you think they're not gonna get...
Keep your voice down.
This is ridiculous. It isn't a Bellagio for what we're paying for.
Thanks about offering to pay triple, by the way. Affordable my eye.
Come on, what is that? Like $10 and hill people money?
Go on. Speak a little louder. I don't think that they could quite hear you in the next county.
Need the money, Jim.
You do it then, and warn them good.
Fine, I will.
Now then, we've a room in the back that's available. You would have to share, but there are 2 twin beds.
You don't have literally one more room available? Just one.
I'm very sorry. We do offer online bookings for your future reservation needs.
I'm sure that what my pal meant to say was that, yes, one room will be fine. Thank you.
But, Drew, the ladies.
We'll surely survive without you, Sterling. You dragged me all the way out here from the city under the pretext of business, not pleasure. So if I have to share a room with you, so be it. Thank you, ma'am. We'll take the room.
Wonderful. And which of you will be paying?
That'll be him.
There are your room keys. You'll want to head down the long hall and then head a right. Number 236 is at the far end.
Thank you.
One last thing. You'll pass an unmarked door that's just before yours. It is a guest room, not a utility closet, and it is taken. So please don't try the doorknob and don't look through the keyhole. We've had some problems with patrons doing that sort of thing in the past, and haven't had a chance to upgrade it to a card lock yet.
No walking in on the other guests? Seems reasonable.
Yes, then. Let us know if there's anything you need. Someone's at the front desk here at all hours.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thanks. Seriously, that was weird.
The only weird thing here is you.
First, the guy doesn't want to rent us a room. Then the wife interferes and says we can, but don't look in the creepy utility closet room next door.
Better that than walking in on someone. Come on, Sterling. Just a couple more steps.
You saw the parking lot, Drew. I bet all these rooms are empty.
That or people carpooled. It happens. Sterling, let it go.
But you bet this isn't just some other room after all. Just look at it.
And if you're wrong, you're gonna have to explain to that nice lady at the desk why you did exactly what she told you not to do.
Live a little, Drew.
Sterling, don't! There, see? It's locked. Now can we please?
Just a sec. I'm gonna look through the keyhole.
No, she specifically said not to. I know you're disappointed this trip isn't turning out to be the way you expected, but now you're crossing a line.
I just want to make sure she wasn't lying to us.
Dude!
Yeah, there's something in there.
Are you insane?
At least now I know she wasn't lying to us.
Good, because that totally justifies peeping, which is a felony, by the way.
Would you keep your voice down? The only way someone's gonna know what happened is if you keep on screaming about it.
I'm not screaming.
Talking loudly, whatever. Just don't let her hear you. These walls are probably paper thin.
Her?
The woman next door. If she's not brain damaged or something.
Huh?
Why are you asking questions anyway? Isn't that just being an accessory to peeping or whatever?
Not unless you took a picture.
You have an oddly specific knowledge about this area of the law, my friend. Nah, she was just kinda standing.
Standing.
Facing the corner of the room, like a naughty kid or something.
Weird.
Speaking of weird, check it out. Crimson Garden soap.
Yes, soap in a hotel room. So very, very weird, Sterling.
Yeah, but red soap? Hotel soap was always white.
It's probably just the wrapper that's red, dummy.
Yep. Okay, just the wrapper's red. The soap's white. That's better. So what'd you say? Want to catch a cab? Go find a dive bar?
Dude, you just thought we had red soap. I think we need some sleep.
Oh, you're no fun.
Stop staring at me like that. You're always staring.
I'm sorry.
Turn around. I don't want to see you with that creepy face of yours. Stop crying. Stop crying.
You hear that?
Blessed silence. Hallelujah.
You don't think he...
Dude, it's none of our business.
Says the peeper.
Who's jet lagged now? Just go to sleep, Drew. I'm gonna go make sure the cab doesn't leave without us. You know, Uber is supposed to mean outstanding.
Be right there. Hello? Sorry, just your neighbor from room 236. I wanted to make sure everything was alright. Can't believe I'm gonna do this. Okay, then.
Drew, shake a leg, buddy.
Coming.
Yeah, you too, Mike. Catch you in Tacoma. I hate that guy. What you doing out here?
Just thinking.
Look, she's probably fine.
And how do you know what I'm thinking about?
The woman at the motel, right?
I looked through the keyhole this morning when you were getting the taxi.
And?
And she was standing in that corner again. Or still, if she's been there since last night.
Freaky.
Do you think we should say something?
To who?
I don't know. The police? The owners? What if he hit her or something?
Whatever. They probably have checked out by today anyway. Now can you please come back inside and stop pining for some woman you haven't met?
I'm not pining. I don't even know what she looks like.
Long black hair, pale skin. That's your type, bro.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Sure you don't. Come on. Now who's the crazy one? We don't have time for this. Do you want to miss our flight? It's a miracle I was even able to get 2 tickets on the red-eye last minute.
I want to get back to the city, but I'm just gonna make sure she's okay before we head out. Hello? Miss, are you okay? Do you need any help? Shoot. I think I scared her.
Just here. There's something standing in the way now. What is that? Take a look.
I really don't want to.
Just take a look. Do you see that?
Dude, it's a soap wrapper. Crimson Garden or whatever.
You think they knew we were looking?
Why else would they have covered the keyhole?
Mail, dude.
Look, I'm really sorry I looked into your room. I just wanted to make sure you were okay. Just, holler if you need anything, alright? Okay, good talk. And here are the keys back.
Thanks so much, darling. Hope you had a pleasant stay.
Yeah, we sure did. It's gonna be outside. Stupid cabs in this town never seem to get it right.
Sorry, don't pay any attention to him.
Was there something specific he was referring to, Sugar?
Just the couple in the next room. They were fighting last night, so we didn't get a lot of sleep.
I see.
Actually, speaking of that, the woman in the next room. Can you let her know I'm sorry for bothering her? I tried to apologize, but she didn't actually say anything. I don't know if she even heard me.
How were you bothering her?
Just talking to her through the door.
But you didn't actually look at her, did you? She didn't see you?
No, you explicitly said not to.
And a good thing you didn't.
What's really going on in there?
You're not gonna believe me anyway, but here goes. A long time ago, before my husband and I purchased this place, a husband and a wife stayed here. Strange folks they were. The former owner said he thought the husband had been cheating on his wife. Treated her dreadfully, yelling at her all the time when he thought no one was listening. And then he killed her.
So the people staying in there right now...
Honey, Jim and I haven't rented that room out the whole time we've owned the Hotel Paradise.
What do you mean? You can't seriously believe in ghosts.
I know. I didn't believe it either. The old fella who sold the place, he warned us, and we didn't listen. We just bought the hotel. Hadn't even properly unpacked yet. He told us to stay away from the room, but we didn't want to frighten Becky with strange stories. She had an active imagination. I didn't want to give her nightmares. Not for something that wasn't real. We didn't think anything of letting her wander. The place was ours, after all. Red, Mama. That's the last thing she said to me. My baby girl, Red. The old man warned us, but we didn't listen. Anyone who's ever looked in that room, anyone she sees, they die horribly.
I don't understand.
Better us than someone else. If only we believed, maybe Becky would still. There are always gonna be curious folks, no matter what we tell them. And if those ghost hunter type folks come here, can you even imagine? All the questions? The bodies? No, better us watch over the room. Make sure it's kept safe. That she's kept away from people.
Sorry for asking, but I don't understand. Why red?
Oh, because of the way the woman looked, darling. She was an albino. Her eyes were red as sin.
Like the red wrappers of the soap in your rooms?
Almost the exact same, I'd say.
Oh.
You sure you or your friend didn't even take a peek?
Sterling!
You sure you didn't see her? You sure she didn't see you?
Come on, man. Ghosts and keyholes? This is just crazy.
No one here was thinking it's real but you, Tommy.
Oh, sure. Well, that's why you looked up the article about the hikers on your phone.
Thereby basically debunking it. I have no regrets.
Yeah, right. You...
Whoa.
What is it?
The client, I think they're outside.
Why?
They just messaged me back. Tell whoever's searching the attic to turn out the light. I can see it from the street. Whoever's in the attic?
You think you could defeat me? The hate and anger that resides in the heart of every man and woman in the world powers me. It brings me to life. To destroy me is to destroy all. This hero that stands before me is nothing more than my plaything, and it's been so long since I've toyed with him. I think it's time to resume his torment.
Ah, man, this is the life. Ever since I escaped that creepy mansion, things have been great. I just stay in my apartment all day long watching TV. All my food gets delivered to me. I can't even remember the last time I went outside. Although, I miss everyone. Tommy, Nick, even that creepy Ashley girl. I definitely don't miss those weirdo story characters. Josh the Killer, Timmy Toby. No, thank you. I'm glad I'll never see them again. Now that I think about it, this past year has been weird. I'm not even sure if I order the food. It just sort of shows up. No, I got out of the mansion. There's no way that I'm still stuck in the mansion. Right? Right? Nah, this can't be happening. I left here. I even blew it up to smithereens. How is this possible?
Anything is possible, Corey.
That voice. No, this is even less possible.
Corey, search your feelings.
You died, I think. This place sort of warps my memories.
Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't.
Maybe you're possessed by some demon spirit and you're gonna eat me.
Trust me, you're the last person I'd want to eat.
I'll have you know I'm delicious.
I won't be finding out if that's true.
You're not Nick. You can't be.
I'll be truthful, Corey. I'm not Nick. This is merely the image I have chosen to communicate through.
Then who are you, or what?
That is a story for another time.
Story? No. No more stories. No more reading.
There is a way out of this mansion, but it is hidden. Hidden within the pages of the story that you so loathe.
You're lying. Every time I read a story, it becomes real, right? You just want some sort of army of monsters.
Follow me. I'll have to show you.
I don't want to. What if I just stand here?
I'd imagine you'd eventually starve, wither down to bones, and die. You're stuck here, and doing nothing won't change that.
Fine, I'll follow you. But I won't like it.
Of course. In here, you will find all the answers you seek, and maybe even some truths that you would shy away from.
These are just more of those stories.
And within them are the answers you seek.
Oh my god, it's like talking to a wall. If I read those, they'll come to life, and then they'll try to kill me.
That is sadly true. You have a gift that even I can't really explain.
So why should I read any of them?
Hidden away in these are clues to escaping the mansion. Bits of information that will put you on the right path.
There are hundreds of these stories. How will I know which ones I have to read?
You have abilities, Corey. Extrasensory perception, as the scientists call it. I think the story you pick will be the one you're looking for.
So just pick a story at random.
No. Trust your feelings. Intuit which one is the right one.
Okay. Here goes nothing. Which one is calling to me? What's this one? The Sandman. I think this is the right one.
Then read it.
All right. Those who dream by day are cognizant of many things that escape those who dream only at night. What?
Keep reading. Don't stop.
Fine.
Daniel, go to bed and wait for the Sandman.
Daddy, what does a Sandman look like?
Oh, nothing really. It's just an expression. Like, don't let the bedbugs bite.
But bedbugs are real. Remember, I got sent home from summer camp because of them.
Yes, but the Sandman isn't real. He's just a storybook character.
What does he do?
He comes to help good children go to sleep. He sprinkles magic sand in their eyes so they'll have good dreams. Good night, Daniel. That boy is so inquisitive. I bet he'll become a doctor someday. I think I need a little Sandman myself. What was that? Oh! Come on, Daniel. You're coming with me.
Dad?
Come on! Hello? Police? Yes, I'd like to report a break-in. Yes, the burglar, he looked like, a man. A man in a mask. Some sort of Halloween mask. Yes, thank you. The police came and went without doing much. They just said I should install a burglar alarm, and they'd keep their eye out for someone in a Halloween mask. I knew I was lying, though. It hadn't been a mask. It was real. A real-life monster.
Daddy, do you think this Sandman will visit me again tonight?
No, I don't think he'll ever come back, Daniel. So sleep easy.
Oh, okay. That's good, I guess.
Are you sure you're okay sleeping alone?
Yeah, Dad. I'll be fine. Good night.
All right. Sleep tight.
Go to bed and wait for the Sandman.
Everything is fine. There's no way that creep could get in again. Must be my imagination. So what will it be today, Danny? French toast or pancakes? No opinion on the matter? Danny? Are you okay? Don't feel like talking today, buddy? Maybe you should stay home from school. Go to your bedroom. I'll be up in a minute. Alright, champ, let's take your temperature. A bit cold, but that's okay. It is a bit chilly out today. Now let's hear your heartbeat. I couldn't believe it. He had no heartbeat. It couldn't be possible, yet here it was. I ignored it, buried my head away from the truth. Danny, why don't you lay down for a bit? If you're anywhere, you'd be in here. Where are you? I should check on Daniel. Just make sure he's sleeping well.
So that's where the sand comes from.
Danny, we have to go, now! Okay, Danny, we're...
Daddy? Daddy?
Leave my family alone, you disgusting creep.
But I am your family. You were alone. You wanted a child, so I made one for you.
Made one? Out of what?
Out of myself. And now I need those parts back.
Danny, your eyes. What?
He's going to be a part of me again.
No, this isn't possible. People will notice he's missing.
People only remember what I want them to.
Now, how is that supposed to help me escape, Nick? Nick? Ah, great. Now, how am I supposed to escape this place all alone? Nick, or whatever that thing is, wasn't very helpful. He said there's a clue in the stories to help me escape this mansion. I don't know what sort of clue could be in that Sandman story, though. Maybe he was trying to tell me to make a key out of sand, and that'll get me out of here. Wait, no. It'd just fall apart in the lock. Come on, think, Corey, think. Nobody's home.
You really think that'll work, Corey?
Who's there? How do you know my name?
We've, met before. Don't you remember me?
No. Where'd he go? Hey, come back here. I've got questions.
Welcome back, Corey.
Well, it turns out I never left.
No one ever really leaves here. They just float around its orbit.
I remember you. You're Jeff the Killer. You seem different.
I've changed since we've last met.
I could have sworn Jane out-killered you at some point.
Oh, Jane. She had so much potential, yet she squandered it following you.
That doesn't really answer my question. How did you come back?
This mansion has its ways. Just when you think you understand it, it pulls the rug out from under you.
Okay. I think I'll be going now.
Where are we going?
We?
Well, there isn't anyone else in here, is there?
I don't think I want to be walking around with some guy named Jeff the Killer.
Nonsense. We were destined to meet up again.
Yeah, and now you're talking about destiny. That's another red flag.
I can show you all around this mansion. You need my help.
Well, Nick told me all the answers I need are in the stories in the library.
Nick? There was someone else here. Where are they?
I don't know. He vanished when I started reading that Sandman story.
Oh, I love those stories. Tell me about it.
I'd rather not.
Well then, let me tell you a story.
That sounds even less fun.
I remember it very vividly.
Oh, great. Here we go.
I can't believe I lost my phone. That was so stupid of me. A brand new iPhone. Gone. I wonder who that could be. Hello? Is someone there?
Oh, hello, Lucy.
Yeah, that's me. Who are you?
I think I found your phone.
You did? Oh my god, thank you. When can I come get it?
Just look outside.
What do you mean? That was strange, to say the least. What was that creepazoid talking about? I don't see anything. What the heck?
Hello, Lucy.
Go away! I'll call the cops!
We'll see about that.
Hello, police? Hello? The line's been cut. He's inside! I've got to hide! This can't be happening!
Where are you, Lucy? I've got your phone. Come out and play, Lucy. She must not be in here.
Oh, he's gone. I've got to get out of here.
There you are.
Please leave me alone. I didn't do anything to you.
That's not how this works, my dear. I've chosen you.
Why? Why me?
Because I found your phone. Because you were home. I could go on and on.
Please, no.
Just go to sleep.
Okay, I do not need to hear what comes next.
But it's the best part.
Nope. Just nope.
You're no fun.
What was that thing you were saying at the end?
Oh, you mean go to sleep. It's kind of my catchphrase.
Kinda lame if you ask me.
Well, no one asked you.
Go to sleep. Maybe that was what the clue was.
What?
Nick told me there'd be a clue in how to escape the mansion in that story. Maybe it was that I have to go to sleep.
How would going to sleep help you get out of the mansion?
Well, I don't know yet, but I've tried just about everything else.
I know where we can find a bed for you.
Wait, you're going to help me? Why?
If you can get out of here, that means I can get out of here.
What about all that stuff about the mansion and the new you?
I will do anything to escape this prison. Now follow me. What are you doing?
Just thinking through if this is a good idea or not.
Of course it's a good idea. This is a face you can trust.
Fine. But not because of your face.
Well, I think I have enough time to tell you another story.
Oh, please now.
It was another victim of mine. I found her in the woods. I'd been following her for what seemed like weeks.
That's the same girl.
What? No, she was different, completely different.
I'm beginning to think you're just making this all up.
I would never do that.
Come to think of it, how did you even find that girl's house from her phone?
That's a silly question. Obviously,
That's what I thought. Now, are we there yet?
Yeah, that's the bedroom.
Cool. This isn't exactly what I'd call homey.
Really? I find it cozy.
Definitely not cozy.
So you're just going to go to sleep and hope for the best?
Oh, wait. I left my bedtime story out in the hallway.
Out here? Hey, what's going on?
Sorry, Jeff, but I'm not letting you anywhere near my unconscious body.
Let me in.
No can do. All right, just gotta go to sleep. Here goes nothing. Where am I? What is this place? The mansion. Right. This is weird to say the least. Now where's this clue? Maybe I should have thought this through. Well, Jeff won't be outside, right? He won't be in my dream. Oh my god, how did he get in my dream? Whoa! Slender Man! I thought you died.
His spirit is trapped inside the mansion. All our spirits are.
And you're, Mr. Blueface, right?
It's Jack, Corey. Eyeless Jack.
Okay, well, what did you mean by trapped?
This mansion is like a spiritual black hole.
I don't understand.
Sometimes, the only way to escape a black hole is to go straight into it.
Nah, that doesn't sound right. That sounds like you would die.
The center of the mansion. That is where you'll find the exit.
How will I know where to go? What does it look like?
The answers are in the stories.
Not more stories. Well, that was actually helpful. All right, time to get out of here.